With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
Hey, yeah, I'm new. I'm back.
With all the responsibility
I was playing some UFC for a moment.
If he's not on the top of his game, your
UFC online.
Benefit at all.
Online career, chasing a title, and all that stuff. Like, I was getting my butt kicked.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go from Cleveland. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Richardson going right to the air. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll get this
Cooper Kupp, really? Won't they get rid of him, man?
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the shotgun, Richardson. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
Okay, I'm going to have to play outside.
It looks like right at the 50. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him.
Oh, no!
Target, and that's how he'll show
I just freaking missed it!
A big play that time
Fuck.
for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards. Back to the air with Richardson.
Nope. They can have it. They can have that one.
Luke Farrell from 10 yards out. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Michael Vick. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Oh, shit.
Toss it to Warren. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out. And the Steelers pressure too much here. He's going down.
13 yards.
Brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
I'm not going to chance it.
This game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush.
Ah!
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
2nd down, here's Richardson. finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll get this up past the 25.
They're doing short passes.
3rd and 2. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off play action. Richardson. That's complete to his.
There's no way.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard
dang it.
line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Man.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Richardson to throw. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Gibbs.
Yep.
Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh!
And they'll get him down right around the 25.
Damn it, I messed up there. I
Actually,
shouldn't have pulled that juke off.
Officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
If I didn't pull that last juke off, I would have been gone. Come on. What the freak? Are they going to pick the play or not?
The Browns drive about to get started.
Why is it taking so long to freaking...
Early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And Vic's throw.
Seriously, you can't catch it?
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Vic to throw it.
Oh, it's too much time.
Too much here. He's going to go down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth.
Brings up 4th down.
Take it to him. Get that first down, fellas.
Vic to throw on 4th down.
Nope.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers are able to strike on to their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10.
What?
And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Apparently, Jagman broke his PS5.
Now after the touchdown, ready to
Wow.
put it away, Riley
Ow.
Dixon.
What the fuck?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And
That's
beyond
crazy
the
shit,
20,
man.
But not by
Crazy
much.
shit.
In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
So, Jagman broke his PS5. He might have to go back to the PS4, but he has to transfer all his stuff over there, I guess. I don't understand how you're gonna break it. Whoa, I don't know, man.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to
I don't know if he threw it or what, like.
And then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a second down throw for Vic.
No!
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of that's a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Vic with the incompletion there on third down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to try and throw. He's got his
He got it, yes. Oh my God.
He'll be corralled right around the 34. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Couldn't get it.
There on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
This will be the final play of the half. Vic, he's going to take another shot here. That is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first.
I don't know how he broke his PS5, man. Mine just sits on my computer tower. That's all mine sits.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
On second down, Vic again.
What the
Their struggles continue here.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones
They got the ball finally.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Vic to the air again. Steps away. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Vic goes play action. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Throwing, Vic.
No!
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis.
I ain't catching him. Fuck. God damn it.
It's a pick six.
That's a pick six.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
Damn it.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
This guy is playing like zone defense and like he's like blocking everything again.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
Go.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to go deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position. The advantage is switched to their opponent.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it lines up.
I got to go something short.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Try this.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Vic readies to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Maurice Hurst able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Vic. Pass taken in by his
Yes. Oh my God.
He's going to pick up the Browns' first down.
Fourth down conversions, no joke.
Play there on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Vic. Open.
Got it.
This is Lewis. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now here's Vic.
Got it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mercedes Lewis from 8 yards out. And the Browns get a bit closer. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now Richardson. He's got his big tight end, Farrell, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one complete downfield to Cup. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here.
Hey, Newt, like, the last time he played, like, you heard him on the phone, like, how did he, yeah, I don't know how kids like that get away with talking, dude.
Richardson yet again.
I don't know why, like, disrespectful kids, I think, nowadays.
8 yards out, and the Steelers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Well,
twice.
Quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's a play fake. Now Vic.
Nope.
Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception.
I threw in the cover.
Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction. And that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man, it's Warren. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Michael Vick.
Nope.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Vick. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Desperation time. Vick on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Look at the big man rumble.
Big man go.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Mercedes Lewis.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's
The tight end making a big play.
Score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
And
He got it again.
Conversion caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And that's caught inside.
No!
Touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. 77 yards.
There's 2 men down there. I should have caught it. I tried to do the old Madden controls where you hold R. Yeah. Where you hold L2 and to turn them around and like, yeah. Where you can strafe and back up.
Touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Vic now. He's going to let it fly.
Shit.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Damn it.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter.
Got it back.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Ty Law.
Picked off by Ty Law. And they will
Got it.
finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Woo. Got her back.
At the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Shit.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
What's up, my guy?
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Touchdown, Browns! Mercedes Lewis, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That one caught. It's Cup, and he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very
They didn't beat me out of, like,
game is over.
a lot, but, like, still they beat me.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh?
Okay, what did I get? Fantasy pack. Yay. A bunch of crap I don't need. We'll take. Huh. Team Lowry. Mm.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him.
We was talking about Jag, man.
Your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
All the time he yells at his mom and stuff like that. Like, yeah. It's kind of crazy, man.
First play, first throw coming for Vic. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Vic to throw it. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Vic operating on first down, eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's it'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down. Play action now, Vic. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
Throwing, Vic.
No!
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth
I think
down.
I can make it. I don't know, but
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game.
I can try something different, I guess. I don't know.
A fourth down.
Fourth down, Vic.
Oh!
It's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense
Yeah, they have my run covered.
Opening drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete.
Oh, I can't.
Now he's loose down the left
Ah, no.
into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, so apparently Jag posted in like their Discord like he broke his PS5. I guess.
The Steelers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Michael Badgley on for the extra point.
I don't know, man. I don't know how he broke his PS5, but like, I mean, Jag does got a temper, man.
Out there to kick it away. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
Nope.
I
seen him coming like fuck.
Understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Vic.
I gotta get away from freaking there.
To the 12, a pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Nope.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And
I could.
The
Man.
26-yard line.
Kind of sucks.
This is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A very quick pass to Ridley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Eckler. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He had the
guys,
option
he
to
named
hand
his
that
witness.
football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
I gotta figure a way to get around them.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Yeah, some X factors on this team.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
They're just going to rush the shit out of me.
Vic, incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Go, 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 go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they the 50. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Vick. He's got the connection to Cooper. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I'm going to wait for second quarter, I guess.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Vick. Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Vick readies to throw.
No! He went too far.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half, because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, it's Vick.
No!
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive
Not there.
picked off by the legend.
Damn it, I was doing pretty
And
dang
the
good.
Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Allen. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Steelers.
Eckler now between the tackles. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on first down is Allen. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, then they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And they'll get him down here at the 23. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They will indeed go for it. Vick working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This will be the final play of the half. Vick.
Go, 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 go.
And nothing there after the catch, but he does get this down to the 43-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They started on the ground with Eckler. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. Down the left sideline.
No.
Inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
First down, Vick. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I don't know against this team, though.
To throw, Vic.
Oh.
Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception.
I mean, he has, like, X factors on this team. Man.
Things just kind of continuing to unravel for him here in this second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. It's Eckler again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Browns' 31-yard line.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. The handoff, it's Eckler. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he has the first
Seriously,
down
this, I don't know, man.
And get past the line to gain.
I can't do nothing with this guy.
This is a counter play, Eckler, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Eckler, they run left side.
Nope. I still can't get him.
32 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Eckler.
He got it.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Austin Eckler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have opened up a 4-touch. Oh, and now they're going to fake it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Meanwhile,
What the fuck, man?
That's coverage
Damn it.
you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
Why'd you fucking move? Bitch.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Here's Michael Vick. Being chased out left. And that'll be
Can't even hold on to the ball.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Third and long for Vick. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On the give, this is Eckler. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 35. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Oh my.
Comes out on the hit, but
whoa, he got through that time.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the 1st time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 176 yards on the ground.
176 yards for Eckler.
Really, as the night's gone on. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Allen going to throw. Forced out to his.
Got him.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Finally hauled down for the 1st time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Cleveland offense ready to go. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Cleveland. 48 yards. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Do it, baby.
Now here's Vick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throwing, Vick.
No!
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Okay, fine.
By Jesse Bates. And the Steelers are
I might score 0 on this one.
They'll take over right at the 50.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we
If
go.
he died, he dove.
Down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. On the ground, it's Eckler fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
I think it's a runoff.
Just a yard on the first down carry,
it's a run off the clock.
2nd and 9. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much
What's
better
up,
than
guys?
that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys...
I could have did better on that one, but, like, let me get rid of that damn playbook I'm using. That was a new playbook. I'm going to get that out of there. I'm debating to jump on World of Warcraft or WoW or keep playing Madden or I don't know, man. Wait a minute. I want to go backwards for a minute. So what am I going to do right now? Yeah, it was a good try, man. Good try. I tried, man. Mm.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played,
Hey, Maverick, you still there, man?
responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go.
Oh, shit, I forgot to switch my playbook.
To throw right away is Vic. On the move to his left. And incomplete.
He dropped the ball. Thank God he dropped
He
it.
did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Vic operating on first down. Got his man. It's Warren. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren.
Ow.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there
is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he is going to have a Browns first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. On 1st and 10, here's Vick out to his left. They crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him.
No!
Intercepted. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. 2nd and 7. Here's Goff. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. On first down, it's gone.
I wasn't fast enough.
Touchdown. George Pickens, 28 yards. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Vick to throw it. Complete. This is Lewis. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Vick.
No!
His struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And it's good. And they
okay, down by 2.
14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
No.
First.
Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
On first down, gone. Escaping the pressure right. He's got this to Pickens. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Browns, nothing.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Pacheco is in for a Lions touchdown. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
For 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the
really?
For the 4th time today.
I thought it was safe. Randy Moss. Fuck.
To the 24-yard line.
Oh, damn it.
Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead
I almost got him.
What's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Second and 10, Goff again. And he'll be hit as
I think he's just letting me try to tackle him.
Incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Goff now looking to throw. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Pacheco. 1st and goal, Detroit.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And get into
got
the
it.
end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and in fact we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and
again.
And my goodness, another interception. He's to the 10, and he will bring it back.
Yeah, I'm going to concede on this game. I'm conceding. I'm conceding. I'm going to switch my playbook. I do not like that playbook. I will run the run and gun, I guess. And hey Newt, you there?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Kamara now to return. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. First play, first throw coming for Vic. And this one too low.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Vic. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
It'll be Vic once more. Open man, this is Lewis. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mercedes Lewis, 56 yards. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson now off the bootleg, rolling to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. He had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees.
Vic loses the football. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And now we'll hook up downfield on 2nd down. A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield. A combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now a 2nd and 10. Vick on the bootleg. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
They start the drive with Cook, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Jackson to throw, sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Puka Nacua, 27 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Kamara now to return. And he returns this to the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. To throw, Vick. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Steps away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Michael Vick. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the official. officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're going to try and throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. They run it again with Cook. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind.
Vic loses the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Come on, come on. Hey.
First down, Vic. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Vic. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Vic readies to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Okay, ready?
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Caught right side, it's Lewis. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Again, it's Vick. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. Touchdown! Mercedes Lewis. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
That's going to be caught by Moss.
Down the right sideline.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Randy Moss, 78 yards.
And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Kamara now to return, taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Here we go. Start.
Now 2nd and 3.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. James Cook, 63 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And, oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Vick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lewis. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. On play action, Vick. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about.
Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle.
And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there, with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 10. Vick to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. That is caught. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. It'll be Vick once more. He gets it complete to Jackson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Let's go now.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Warren going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Warren again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Now here's Vick. And that is incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Desperation time. Vick on 4th down. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Mercedes Lewis from 4 yards out. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a...
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And able to get this out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. He'll buy some time right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They go play action with Jackson. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Jackson now off the bootleg. On the move to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson rolling to his right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Dallas Goedert from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. From the gun, Vic.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing, Vic. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. They'll roll him out right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Puka Nacua with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Out to his left. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Vic now from the 50. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. To throw right away is Vic. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Here's Michael Vick. Flushed out. Vick loses the football. It's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now a second down throw for Vick. Rolling to his left. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Vick readies to throw. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And he is going to have a Browns first down. Although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4 on third down. Vick will look to throw on first down. Steps away. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Here's Vick. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10 at their own 37. So here's Vick following the interception. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
The throw on second down from Vick, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And the man open is Hayward Bay. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. It'll be Vick once more. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Vick now. This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Randy Moss from 6 yards away. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. To throw, Vick. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off the play fake, Vick. He's going to air one out. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Vick with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Well, not content with a first-quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw here is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Now here's Vic. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Vic off the play fake for Sanders. Completes it to Hayward Bang. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Vic to throw it. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Play action now. Vic. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Throwing, Vic. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. DeForest Buckner. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On play action, Vic. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Well, he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Vic, he'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Operating from the gun, Vic. This is caught. Touchdown, Browns. Mercedes Lewis. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. Vic to the air again. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Vic now from the 50. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Here's Michael Vick. Steps away to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Third down and 13.
Back to throw. Vic under pressure. They got him again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. First down, Vic. This will be caught at about the 6. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Michael Vick, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. Dancing to his left. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vick incomplete. It was knocked away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On 3rd down, Vick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, it's Vick. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. So here's Vick following the interception.
Open man downfield is Davis.
Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.